to a room full of people with their shirts off, chanting. Do you remember that, Ari?
Did you shit in a Tupperware there?
Yeah, that was it. That is. Yeah.
That's where you open up the Tupperware.
Around
He took his shit in a Tupperware and then opened it up in the room.
It was a tackle box. It was a fishing tackle box that I wrapped.
Person.
Michael Che was outside and he was like, "Oh!" And he ran. He smelled it from fucking down the street.
I'm starting to gag. Just
And these guys were offended by Milo.
Exactly. It's like, what are you
Was
guys
it a
talking?
log or was
But
it
it
like
wasn't
mush
them.
pile?
I just shit into it and see whatever happened. It was a pile, a bit.
oh my god,
That's a good question.
dude.
I'm not sure exactly.
Sometimes when you shit and it smells awful and you realize you've shit so much it's broken water and it's rising like
It's broken water.
Hawaii out of the fucking toilet bowl. You know, it's like the Kona coast. You know, you get
water.
that smell. Like, why does it smell so bad?
And
then you realize
human
you shit so bad. My dog's shit doesn't smell nearly as bad.
Fuck no.
Not even nearly as bad as people's shit.
People shit.
are disgusting.
It smells like hate crimes.
Yeah, but dog shit, once it gets in between your toes, smells worse.
I don't believe that. Dogs aren't drinking. That's what it is. They're not drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
They're not eating Subway.
I thought you were going to
Drinking
do a
whiskey.
thing on dog hydration. Dogs don't drink enough water, man.
Makes their shit good.
Guys, On It Dog has a new product.
The real problem with dogs is the amount of water in their shit. If you can dehydrate your dog, it won't be nearly as bad.
No, nothing's as bad as human shit.
Human
man.
shit is so nasty, man.
You know, you're walking like in a city, and you sometimes see shit.
Yeah.
And then
Say it, San
if you
Francisco.
smell it, if you're in San Francisco, if you smell it, that's like a fucking 90% chance.
Oh,
That's human
100%.
shit, you know.
Oh, dude, that's what they told me in Hong Kong. They're like, listen, if you see, hold on, not every mainlander from mainland China shits in malls, but if you see shit in a mall, that's a mainlander.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're disgusting.
They just shit in the mall?
Yeah, they're just shit. Mainland
So-
Chinese people.
Just shit in the mall? Like,
So
just,
hold on,
I
hold
thought
on.
you meant the bathrooms.
Oh, the ground.
The ground.
No, so, okay, so you're walking through the mall and you see human shit on the ground.
Yeah, dude, they don't know how to be. Chinese tourists are an underrated worst tourists in the world.
What?
Chinese tourists are the worst tourists. When they're saying to Trump, we're gonna hold our tourism back, all the fucking travelers are like, please keep them there.
So they just, some folks who live in rural China, is that
A
what you're
lot.
saying?
Dude,
They'll
the
just shit on the
children,
ground?
the children, you've been there.
Yeah.
What
they have
happens?
these shorts, these wide shorts with a cut down the middle. So when you open, stand up, the cut comes together. But when you squat, so you don't have to fucking lift your shorts out, it comes out and then just shit away,
They
bro.
just shit where they're walking?
10-year-olds
Just
wear
take
these shorts.
shits.
How do I get those pants for Sundays?
What is this? Why kids keep crapping in public in China?
It's part of their
Oh
culture,
my
dude.
God.
If you're
Hold on, hold on.
against it,
By
you're
the way,
against their fucking
that doesn't
culture.
mean shit. And you can find
That
anything
doesn't
online
mean
these
shit.
days.
That's true. That's very
Who is
good
this,
point.
Breitling?
Look at Bert with the fucking common sense.
Dude, I've gotten
It
trapped
is
in these so much.
Kotaku.com. Yeah.
The
Louvre
Louvre
trying to put up signs. They're the worst tourists.
had to put up signs asking Chinese tourists to not poop on the grounds. Oh my God.
Scroll down that for a second.
Top 5 worst tourists. Chinese, far and away number 1. Like fucking Richard
How
Pryor.
the Chinese replace Americans as the worst tourists in the world.
We never were.
It says they're obnoxious. Oh my God, this is a terrible article.
Yeah.
Although, have you ever
And
been?
they shit in public, apparently. Oh my God, this is on Vice.
Yep.
UK Vice.
UK Vice. How
What's the
dare you
fucking
people?
difference?
But we're reading this, folks. If you hear those words, I have not said that.
Yeah.
I'm reading something off of the title. I'm
For
not
the
saying
record,
Chinese people are bad. I
if
don't
you're
know
listening,
It's all Asians,
if you're listening,
technically.
Ari did say everything.
I did say all that. I'll stand by it. Chinese tourists are by far the worst tourists. Next is, I don't like to say this, Israel and Russians tied.
Why Israelis?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm bad. I'm missing Australians. The Bogans
the
are
worst?
garbage people.
you serious?
And they fucking inflicted them into the world. Like, go learn on their turf.
Wow.
Bogans are awful.
Why
all they want to do is
Israelis?
get
Look at them.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I
they get
know.
out of the army and they think they could fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know, but people don't like Israeli tourists.
Really?
Yeah, they got a reputation about them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like the
Americans
Zohan.
are way down the line.
No, Americans are not celebrated in a lot of parts where you travel to, man.
We are
I
very
know.
celebrated in a lot of places. We're the only ones who tip consistently.
Hardcore.
People like our money.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
ones who travel are not the fucking fat rednecks in
I guess
Texas.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We're the ones who've gone to the world.
But sometimes they are. And that's
That's sure sometimes there's a lot of Americans.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there's plenty of obnoxious
Yeah.
Americans traveling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
But we're not in this top 5.
Really?
Interesting.
I would have.
Well,
I
we're
would have
not
assumed we were.
normally shitting at the mall. I
Yeah.
can't
Shitting
believe
on
that
the
That's a big step
ground
down. It's a big step down.
indoors is insanity, dude. Like for you to think that
And they're not
other
hiding
people
it.
are gonna be like, oh yeah, you just gotta take a
So
shit.
what
Just
is
do
the
right here.
culture like?
Dude, I've been where it's like I gotta piss in public at things like block me, block me, you
Bro,
know,
you
so they
pissed
get
in
4 or
here
5
a
guys around them.
dozen
They're like,
times.
no, you don't have to block me. I'm just gonna shit real quick. It's like we're in the woods and I gotta piss. There's no like embarrassment level. That's how they feel.
So
That's how
they
they
don't-
feel, dude.
They don't even worry about who cleans it up.
Because they're not even thinking about it. Dude,
They
let it
just-
stay there.
Do they
Oh
wipe?
my
There's
God.
no wiping.
Imagine
they
if
shit
everybody
squat.
did that. If everywhere you looked, it was
Hand
just
wipe.
shit. Jesus. Everywhere you're walking.
So if you were to confront somebody like right after, you're like, the fuck did you just do? They'd be like, what are you talking about?
Do you think that they're
Yeah,
living
exactly.
in a
The way
place?
they would confront you with like, what, you just got in your car? You're
Yeah.
like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's where they're living is so overrun with people that they just shit anywhere and they don't think that anybody has an
Probably
impact on
okay.
the environment?
Well, now you're asking me to
'Cause
speak
it's
like an
chaos?
expert, and I will.
Yes, please speak as an
Even though I'm
expert.
not one, but this is all my interpretation. And yeah, I think they have no expectation of privacy because they're so fucking on top of each other. Their homes extremely clean. Take off your shoes before you come inside.
Really?
The homes are
Don't
fucking
shit on the floor.
sanctuary.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about? Is this thing like
Mainland, not Hong
but I'm
Kong.
saying main. But there's on the mainland. You know, China's over 1 billion people.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of like really poor,
Sure.
uneducated rural parts, and like saying that somebody in that area does this, I'd be like, yeah. Are you saying that like even somebody that lives in Beijing or Shanghai who has a job?
They're working at Wall Street. No, they don't.
No.
They don't. So that's what I'm saying.
YouTube.
Not all mainlanders will
Yeah.
shit in malls.
Right.
But if
Well, we are online. It appears I was in the nether, and I'm not too far away from spawn. Let me fix this. Alright, that is better. Where to first? Don't know where I should go. I don't know. Well, got spawned down this way. So let's head towards spawn. Let's see who's online. Anybody significant? Probably not. Nope. Nobody that matters. Anything interesting? Of course not. Man, they really got the highway widened out pretty big here towards spawn. Been a while since I've been down here, probably about a month. Alright, so I'm at about 500. I'm going directly towards 0, 0 in the nether. This might go well, might not. I'm not exactly a very good Anarchy PvPer, so we'll see what happens. Well, hello. Goodbye. Well, hello there, False. Oh man, I gotta turn my tracers off. There's just so many E-chests everywhere down here. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Turn off search tracers. Now, I'm very, very close to 0-0. And I'm very surprised to not have seen anybody yet. You got down there, Wither? Yeah, Wither. I'm surprised there's as much stuff here as there is anyway. I mean, alright, we got geared players down there. I don't know what they're doing. Trying to kill each other. Yeah, they're down at the bottom. I ain't going anywhere near them. That is way off the beaten path. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm surprised there's this much of a platform even here right now. This is very surprising. We got down there a naked player. You know, I might have more fun if I go to the overworld. Come on. There we go. Wonder if there's anything interesting to see out here. Anything new. Anything worth checking out. Definitely don't want to go positive. I'm going to go negative. and see what we got going on over here. I see lots of banners. I don't know what group that banner is for, but I wonder if I can get to like a highway or something. Yeah. Might be nice to get up there. Get up on the spawn roof. That might be a good place to go. Don't know. Do I got enough blocks? Yeah, I could probably get up there. Maybe I should try. I don't know which fly hacks currently work. I still have yet to figure that out. Farther I don't know if I can. I should be able to get up there, huh? Close. What the hell is that? Seeing some confusing things here. I think I might just have enough random blocks to get me up here. Almost. I made let's see. I'm gonna go towards 0-0, I guess. May as well, right? Well, here we go. What is this? What do we have here? What do we have here? You AFK, buddy? You're obviously naked. Don't have much going on with you here. Are you a newbie? Got your little hippie shirt, your little hippie hoodie. Hello. I'm gonna be a nice guy. You're gonna come back from being AFK and be like, what in the hell is going on here? Oh, this is just, yeah, this is gonna be funny. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Better wake up soon. Come back to your controls here, man. Is this evil? I don't know if this is evil. Does this count as evil? I'm wondering if that's a bot. or if it's an AFK player. Because if it's an AFK player, they're really not doing much to get themselves from getting kicked. Because I mean, if you just stand still, you're gonna get kicked for being AFK. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what boredom is pushing me to doing weird shit like this. Come on, man. There's no way that that's a bot. Come on, man. Better come back from being AFK. Okay, well. Too late. What do we have here? What's up with this? Here we go. How did he get a wooden pick? He should not have that. That is illegal. Think I can hit him from here? Maybe I can use one of my aimbots. I don't know if it's going to work this far. Showering arrows. I doubt I've hit him even once. Let me drop a gap. See if he sees it. Ooh, that was kind of close. What do we have here? Let's see if I can give him something useful. Good luck, little buddy. Yeah, I need some rockets, like bad. Maybe I should just go into the nether. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. What do we got down here? Oh, yeah. What's this? Nice little portal. Let's see. What do we got here? Hello, Jacket. To Dams 587, trying to get out of spawn. Yeah, I usually just buy priority queue. I mean, I know it's not exactly worth it to everybody, but the only time I really play Minecraft, I'm usually on 2B2T or a couple other servers, so it's kind of worth it to me. I mean, Q was still kind of stupid. Oh, great. I don't want to be on the floor. Yeah, Q was like Q was like 130 today when I logged in. It's priority queue. It's a good 40 minutes of waiting. I mean, it's not 12 hours like it is if you don't have priority, but, you know, still inconvenient. I was on the roof too, and I ended up back down here. I just do not want to end up on another floor. Nice little spot to get stuck. Maybe I can just farm some E-chests and use obsidian to get out of here. Break a few more. That should be enough to get me the hell out of this freaking bedrock prison down here. all the destruction in 2B2T. You saw the terrible, horrible destruction. And here's some natural, original iron ore. Look at that. That's really something right there. That even still exists. How clearly Spawn's been just wiped clean and filled with other blocks, filled with water, filled with lava, filled with just everything. All the crazy building products, destruction, griefing that have happened at Spawn, and there's still some natural blocks. Alright. I see squid. I don't know if the water cube even exists anymore. It's been a while since I've been at 0-0. I'm assuming eventually here I'm going to hit some water. No, wide open. Okay. So this is about normal Minecraft ground level. I don't want to end up on the floor in the Nether, but I would like to go to the Nether and go out a little bit, get away from like 0-0, because there's really nothing good to see down here. At least not right now. See what the best way to go would be. Probably negative X, negative Z. Big old lava cast. Climb that sucker. Really is nothing like this server. It's just wild. Alright. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to... Really kind of just wandering aimlessly, so I'm just going to keep going in the same direction. So negative X, negative Z. I'll keep doing that. would like to get on another highway so I can get out a little bit, but I just keep thinking that if I go through here, I'm gonna end up stuck in the damn nether floor. Hey, you know that wood is hard to find. Oh, buddy. There we go. That was close. You know what? Screw this. I'm going through portal. Where was it? Right there? Hell. Oh god. I'm just totally loot. I'm not using my brain today. Yeah, there's a portal. Let's see where this takes me. Hopefully up on the roof in the nether. Man, what do you got? What do we got here? Well, hello. We got nakeds with basic diamond gear. We got positive, negative, negative Z. They're following me, guys. They're gonna make me uncomfortable. You know what? I'm gonna do this the easy way. Gotta love baritone. Ain't no one gonna keep up with me using baritone. Alright, what do we got here? No, nothing yet. Just want to find one of the main, like, primary nether highways. See if maybe I can get out a little bit, see if I can find any signs of base activity, anything like that. We should come up on, yeah, there. That should be the negative Z 500 highway. Okay. This might be a good place to start. Probably want to go that way. Yeah, if anybody plays on this server, you really want at least to be running the Impact Hack Client. Impact has baritone built in, which gives you all kinds of like automatic bot functionality and features. You can program it to mine out entire areas. You can program it to hunt and mine for specific resources. You can get it set up on your auto walk, like I have this, where it'll just keep walking you in any direction that you choose, and you can set up whether you want it to do parkour, place blocks, mine blocks, you know, what speed, you know, so you don't use too much hunger, things like that. It's got a ridiculous amount of functionality. So you can basically just join the server, turn your hack client on, and just let it auto walk. And just kick back and just keep letting baritone try to get you out of spawn. If you can get into the nether safely, like not in a trap situation. Oh, where's it taking me now? Taking me off the highway now. Yeah, see, you gotta at least pay attention though. Where is it taking me now? No, I want to go back up there. But yeah, baritone comes built into Impact, which is what I'm using right now. I do believe baritone comes with Future also, but Future is 20 bucks. I do own Future, but I have to request a reset because I've upgraded some stuff on my PC and it won't work until I get a reset. So yeah, Impact, or definitely I would suggest Future if you can afford just to pay 20 bucks for a client. It's definitely worth it. But Impact is free and it does almost everything Future does, so Impact is a really good client to use. Because, like, as you see here, I don't even have to pay attention. I just tell it which way to go, and it goes. If you can get away from 0-0 in the nether, you'll see there's these huge areas that people work down and mined out. And then there's highways that go all over the place. So if you can get into the nether and just walk out far enough, then you can go back to Overworld. You can get some food and wood and stuff like that. And then you can get back in the nether with supplies and food and just auto walk for a really long time, and then you can get out where you're far enough to where you can safely base and things like that. But what's cool about this is while I'm traveling and I'm moving at sprinting speed, I can be looking around, checking stuff out, going through my inventory, and I'm moving the whole time. Okay, looks like this is the 1000 highway. Now this is the highway that completely goes around spawn and nether in a big square. Let me see if I can. I don't know how this works. Don't know how the hell to do this right now. This is gonna drive me nuts. see if I can get grenade in here. Another noob. Seems like could use a little advice. I don't mind helping some noobs in general. That's frowned upon. You gotta kill the noobs. I mean, you gotta go to spawn and kill noobs if you're a player on 2v. I mean, come on. Whew, that makes me nervous. Letting Baritone do all that nonsense. That does get a little bit nerve-wracking, but it hasn't failed on me yet, so. There. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. I'm really close to spawn, so. Probably not gonna find anything too good, but I'm gonna head out a little bit. I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm pretty sure I'm off the beaten trail enough where no one's gonna just come upon me. Let me see if I can figure out how chat messages work again. I don't remember for crap how any of this works in here. Let's see. Well, the way everything works changes so often, I don't even know. Let me see. ZX, let's go negative X for a while. Yeah, they got the nether mined out at the very roof of the nether like this, where it's like 3 blocks high, mined out like for like 10,000 blocks around 00. So it's a lot easier to travel through the nether right now. A lot easier than it used to be. You used to have to dig little tunnels or follow already dig tunnels and just hope you don't run into any obstacles, especially when you don't have very good gear at the time when you're first starting out. But alright, I'm coming up on, damn, this highway is huge. Wow, they've really been working on this. Holy crap. Gotta hand it to the people that do the public works projects on 2B. They really put a lot of effort in, because I mean, this is insane. Just the amount of work that goes into public roads on an Anarchy server, it just blows my mind. It's pretty cool though. I mean, some people do it just to do it, just to make the server a little bit better for other players. Gotta hand it to them. I don't believe I can bring a horse into the Nether right now. Pretty sure House put a plugin that makes it so you can't move animals through portals, probably to counteract all the dupe exploits that were out there with donkeys and stuff like that. It would be nice at least if you can put like a pig or a horse through though. I imagine a horse in the Nether would be pretty valuable. I don't know if my fly hacks will work right now. They weren't as of recent, so I really don't know. I mean, I could try. I really don't know if this is gonna work. Used to be able to just haul ass down these highways with an elytra. I don't know what my settings would have to be to work, so that's another problem. And I don't have any rockets right now. That's another problem. Other problem. I know boat flying was working for a little while. Do I have any wood? I don't even have any wood. I probably do in my e-chest though. I could try boat speed hacks. Let's see if I got wood in my suitcase. No wood in my suitcase. Let's try this random shelter. No wood. Let's see if there's anything in here. Man, I really gotta go through my stuff. My stuff is such a mess. I really gotta go through my stuff. I have a big stash that's way out in a random direction, well away from accesses, so that nobody will come across them. And they are, there we go, here's some wood. Yeah, I've raided a few dupe stashes, and then I found the remnants. For the longest time, I raided a couple stashes, but I didn't find any elytras. And then I ended up finding the remnants of an old unstacking station, which is where you take dupe shulkers that have like stacked armor and stuff that usually you can't stack, and you put it through a series of hoppers so that you can unstack all the duped items. And I found what was left, and these hoppers were packed full of elytras and stuff. And I mean, for a player that doesn't really have anything, that was like finding treasure, you know? I mean, that was a big deal. That was a major find. And now I've got lots of shulkers packed with elytras and a bunch more put away. Alright, now let's see if I can, wait, you don't use a shovel to make a boat in Java, do you? No, you don't. I don't know if boat fly is gonna work, but I am certainly gonna try it. Let's turn my elytra fly hacks off. Okay, I have. Let's just see what that does. Oh no. And okay. It kind of works. There's something like this. I'm probably gonna get disconnected if I keep screwing around though. You know what? Let's go on the highway. Where was it? There it is. Let's see if I can just speed hack on it. Let's turn boat fly off. And we'll turn Jeez, I don't know if speed works. I think it has to be entity speed. So I might have to turn riding on. Oh yeah, that does something. It's definitely doing something. It's not liking it. I have to turn the speed down a little bit. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I mean, not super fast. I would really like to find a faster way to get around. Let's see if... Yeah, it's not liking that. It is not liking that. Let's try crazy speed. Yeah, I mean, I'm moving forward, sort of. It's not really working the best. Oh, man. Let's see. I mean, if I'm gonna go this fast, I may as well be walking. And we'll just go right back to Baritone and just keep walking, I guess. Impact. Baritone requires it requires commands, but if you want just the auto walk setting, go into your baritone settings go to auto walk, right click on it, and then you can change it to smart mode, and then you can set basic stuff in auto walk. Just smart mode is baritone auto walk. And then if you go into baritone settings, you can control what you want it to allow it to do or not. Like, you want it to place blocks, you want it to be able to sprint, you want it to be able to do parkour placing blocks, you want it to be able to mine blocks, whatever. You can set that in the baritone settings. So just auto walk smart, and then change the baritone settings to make it do what you want it to do. And then I just have a auto walk on a keybind so that I can just point in any 45-degree direction, and it'll figure out its route. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go back to the highway because I think I missed the turn off that I probably should have taken. Spider walk, I wouldn't use that on 2B. It's probably not going to work. Most of the anti-cheats on 2B will block the vast majority of what you would imagine being useful. Like, spider walk probably won't work. Regular creative fly isn't going to work. A lot of things aren't going to work. A lot of times with speed hacks, they don't work. Like, I was using just like a horse with entity speed, and you can turn it up to so high, and it'll work up to a certain speed, but then after that it glitches out and rubber bands you everywhere. There's a lot of things. You just want to be cautious in what you mess with, because certain things will cause you to get disconnected from the server, and then you're, right back in queue. So you don't want to mess around with really any of the world settings, like nuker and all that stuff. Like, I use weather. You can turn the weather off. But you do any of these, you'll probably get booted from the server. Mostly no fall doesn't even work on 2B, so there's no reason to have that on. That was on for a different server I was in. But yeah, you want to be sparse with your hacks. You don't want to have too many running at once, especially ones that could get you kicked. But auto walk with the smart setting using the baritone settings is pretty awesome. It's very useful. I mean, if you can get some food, you can set it up to auto eat when your hunger gets down between us, but under a certain spot. You can set it to auto eat while you're walking. You don't even have to pay attention. Just walk. I don't have auto eat on right now, so it's not auto eating. Fly hacks kick you? I don't know. Anti-hunger does not work. You will still get hunger, no matter what you do. No fall damage doesn't work. A lot of things that would work on a lot of servers don't work here. I don't know if fly will kick you. I think that if you try the regular creative fly hacks, it will kick you. It probably will. If you try the Elytra plus control settings, a lot of times you'll just kind of get stuck in one spot. Like, you'll just kind of be all janky, rubber banding around, and it just won't work properly. I know that on Future, people have gotten it to work on Future. I've seen people using it recently, but like I said, I gotta reinstall Future, and I don't know what the settings are to get it to work right now, so I'm not even gonna mess with it at the moment. If you get to the overworld and you get like a horse, which there's skeleton horses all over the place around spawn. Ever since like we had that like lightning, like that glitch where there was just lightning everywhere for like weeks, there's been skeleton horses freaking everywhere. So if you can get the hack for riding where you don't need a saddle does work. It's a little bit jankier than just having a saddle, but that does work. But if you got a saddle and you set up your entity speed hacks to get a horse, you could haul ass on the overworld. Alright, I'm at about 21k out overworld, so I think it's a safe spot to go ahead and go to the overworld. Definitely want to make sure you have a diamond pick if you're going to get out of a portal this close to spawn, because a lot of them will be trapped. A lot of times you'll come to a portal and there'll be obsidian across it like that, and you're screwed if you get out of that portal. You can't mine it. Alright, let's see what's over here. I'm way underground. Need a little farm. Alright. Well, I guess let's just go up to top level then. There's a spawner. Of course, nothing. Nothing. Bunch of junk probably to begin with. Now let's see if somebody has already dug a staircase. Is the server restarting? Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, 10 minutes. It's a plus if you don't have, yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't have priority queue, spam the hell out of joining when it's restarting, because you might get in. The whole line gets reset after restarting, so you can get a much better place in line that way. I've noticed that with priority queue, a lot of the time, like, if you can get in pretty much instantly after a restart. Because all the people with priority queue are going to get let in right away, and then everybody else is going to go back to queue, even if they waited 10, 12 hours to get in. They're going to go back to queue. Whenever I join in the middle of the night, there's usually no wait also, and it's starting to get later, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm usually not on the server around this time. For me, usually it's the middle of the night or prime time, and I just go through the wait. I just go ahead and wait all day. I don't care. Or not all day, but usually it's like an hour when it's really bad for priority queue. Took me a good 30-40 minutes to get on tonight. Alright, come on, I gotta be getting close. It's funny to see the chat people complain about, why is it so laggy? Oh man, you must be new. Oh, I gotta be close to ground level. Come on. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. I'm gonna see if I can collect some sugarcane and get some rockets made. One good thing about dungeons is there's almost always lots of gunpowder, so if you're you don't have like a big dupe stash of rockets, you can make them pretty easily if you just go through a whole bunch of dungeons. All right, ground level. Probably got about 5 minutes till the server restarts. Let's see if I can find some sugarcane in that 5 minutes. Well, I probably want to be heading this way, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't know, maybe I can come across a horse too, that'd be nice. That's how I've been getting around lately, it's just a horse overworld. Gives me a chance to be on ground level and look around stuff. I used to be able to just fly tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of blocks with an elytra in no time. When the elytra hacks were just working, you didn't even need rockets. You could just pillar way up to build level and then just fly for like 50,000 blocks on that one jump. This is kind of the interesting spot, the inner spawn, the outer inner spawn area, because this is where you find a lot of starter bases and just weird shit. That restart's gonna happen any minute. Yep, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, get ready to spam that join button. Any second now. I'm just gonna wait here because there's no point in getting in a precarious situation if the server's about to restart. Oh wow, that's a retarded tree. Holy crap. That tree, it's not retarded. It's special. Give me some fresh wood. Yep, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Server's just about to restart. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to go to the server list, and I'm just going to refresh every few minutes here, or every few seconds. Yeah, usually when it restarts, it takes a minute before you can actually join. There we go. I'm back on. I hope you're trying to join right now, because I got right on. That was a quick restart. Square fist, huh? Scare fist? Well, my advice would be head towards negative X, negative Z. Just kill yourself until you get far enough out where you're in a safe spot and you're not like in that mess where you're like at the bedrock at the bottom and spawn. You want to get far enough out where you have some kind of a chance to get the hell out of there. And you've got a lot better chance for survival if you go in the negative X and Z direction. Positive X is south, which there's a ridiculous huge ocean that goes 90,000 blocks. AI not working right now. I could use some bones. Give me them bones. gonna see if I can let's see. Nobody I know on right now. I'm gonna try to find some sugar cane, make some paper. I don't know if I'm even gonna find any out here. I don't even know how old is sugarcane, because these are all really old chunks. What do you know? Gunpowder. Just what I needed. Alright. I'm gonna go. Man. I'm gonna go north. Oh. I'm playing with a gamepad like a pleb, so I can kick back on my couch. So if my movement seems a little janky, that's why. What we got down there? Furnaces. What is this? What do we got here? Okay then. Let me see. Samuel, yeah. It's actually a noisy ass controller, not my keyboard, so. What do we have here? Stairway to Heaven? this like a legit little highway? Big cast, I'm guessing. Oh, God. Not paying attention. Big cast, I'm guessing this was like a new base or somebody decided to pour lava on. A door. What do you know? You know, let me turn off. Got sounds turned way down. There we go. That's better. A spider. What's up, spider? I'm almost contemplating you know what? I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is what happens when you play on 2B2T. You lose your mind. Habla Espanol, Samuel? No, no habla Espanol. I did grow up in a town that has a very large Mexican population, though, so I did learn a lot of dirty words. So, pinche my huevos. Chinga tu madre. I'm assuming that means hello, friend. I'm your best friend. I'm very nice. Negative 4,065.0. Negative 4,000, huh? Your negative X. That's not bad. Sounds like you're working your way away from spawn. If you can get to the nether and work your way in one direction for a good 5,000 blocks in the nether and get out, you'll probably be totally good. Trees and animals and everything everywhere. I just might go to the nether just for poops and giggles. very high up, which is a problem. Some blocks so I can tower up. Gotta love these God tools. Insta-mining netherrack. Why the hell do I have stone tools? Get junk out of here. Go back this way. And I'll go out in the open. Be a little easier to pillar up. Yes, my screen name is AndyTom. AndyTom T. What is moving? Oh. Yeah, if you hit the if you hit left tab on your nether, on your keyboard, if you hit left tab, you can pull up the player menu. It shows you who's on. It should be on like the first line on the left side. Yeah, I'm at like negative 2600, negative 2700 nether right now, so I'm trying to work my way to the highway if I can. At least want to get up in the roof area. It's a lot easier to travel there. This looks like it's the highway, so I'm gonna dig right in. Yeah, here we go. So now, if I go this way, I'll head in your general direction. If you can get to, like, you're at negative 1200, if you can get to like negative 1200, negative 1200, you'll find the diagonal highway, and that's what I'm heading down right now. But I mean, it might be hard if you don't really have tools. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in the nether on 1.12.2 listening to this music, digging, walking, digging, walking. But yeah, Square Fist. If I can find you, I'll hook you up with like a set of tools and stuff. Give you some gapples. I'm currently walking somewhat in your direction. I know that it's pretty wide open. So let's see. All right, you're at X2000. All right, so where I'm at about X2000 Z2000. So I need to go positive Z about 2,000 blocks. I'm gonna get to where it's wide open. I'll stay at X2000, and then I'm gonna walk to positive Z towards you. All right. I'm gonna go this way a little bit so that I'm dead on X2000. So stick to X2000, X negative 2000. Stick to X negative 2000 and head Z negative. Because I'm going to head Z positive, and I'm on about X2000 right now, and I'm going to start heading Z negative, and I'll start heading your direction. Oh no, you get disconnected. Well, what I can do is were you on the really wide road that's like runs the Z-axis? It's on X negative 2000 and it runs the Z-axis. Because if you were, I can drop something for you. Just leave something there. Yeah, I usually don't go too far from spawn lately. I really want to just go way out and build something, but I just never get motivated to do that. Negative 2200 wide road. Yeah, it sucks. Or was it 2200 or negative 2000? Because I'm on negative 2000 right now. I'm on X negative 2000 walking Z positive, but I'm at like X negative 2000, Z negative 1200 or so is where I'm at right now. So what I can do, go off the highway a little bit. To 2200. Alright, let me go this way. I'll see if I can find that road. I'll go over there. I'll bury a chest somewhere, and if you can get to it, then It's at least something. Let's see what's up here. Alright. There's no road here, but... let me see. I'll go positive Z a little bit, see if I find something familiar. I'll go negative 2200 0 and I'll bury a chest. Not many people watch my streams. I doubt somebody will get there before you. Besides, anybody that matters probably has more gear than I do. But I've got plenty where I can leave you a full set of everything. Traveling in the Nether isn't too bad now. I mean, it's like all this wide open space. I mean, you were just here, so you've seen that. There's just wide open space everywhere. It's cool that somebody actually took the time to set up an account to auto dig all this. Yeah, 390 in Q, 400 in Q. I couldn't even guess how long that is. Probably like 2 to 3 hours. When I'm at like 120 in Q, which is about as high as it gets for priority queue, it takes me a good half hour, 45 minutes to get in. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna set up what I'm gonna leave there for you. I've got a lot of junk that I don't need. You know what, it'd probably be easier to do this closer. Bed. I don't know if I have an extra bed. I might have something. Let me see. I'm guessing that's going to be the highway up there. Okay, that's the highway. This is right about where you were. So I'm going to do this a little off the highway. Go negative 220, 2200, negative 2200, negative 120. And I'll put a regular chest right here. These are actually some of my better ones. The Kino stacked armor is like primo old school dupe stuff. It's got the curse of vanishing on them. Not those pants, but some of that stuff. I'll give you an elytra. Yeah, we'll see if I have some wool. I might. I don't know. I'll have to look. Some of the good primo chest plate. Gaps, I do have tons of gaps, so I'll give you a couple stacks of gaps. Probably not stacked totems. I don't remember what's in here. Yeah, just totems. Give you a couple totems. So you can get out of a hairy situation if you run into one. These are the some of the cursed images totems. I've got a lot of random stuff. I have so much. I gotta do a lot of organizing. Silk touch. Give you a silk touch. I'll give you one of these bows. This is a decent bow. Yeah, I've got a lot of organizing to do, and I've got stashes that I need to go out to and sell my shulkers up with properly. these ones that say totems, and I know they're not totems. God rod. Give you a saddle in case you can find a horse. I already got a saddle on me. I'll give you that one. I'll give you some XP. I've got a little bit of XP here. Help you recharge a little bit if you need to. Oh, I already gave you one of those. Let's see. Give you a couple arrows. It's got infinity, so you just need a couple. I'll give you this saddle. I'm gonna see if I can find a regular fortune pick. I know I've got some somewhere here. Wait, which one was that? It's the regular, this is one of my emergency kits if I end up at spawn. If I die and end up at spawn, it's just something I have on me. Wait, was that A? Yeah, that was A, okay. That's my personal emergency kit. I don't know what's in here. Oh, look at that. That's weird. It's like half broken. That's a weird looking glitch, huh? Here, I'll give you wood. You can always use wood, right? Alright. Put the wood in there. Don't know if I have an extra regular. Just search, let me see. See, this is the problem is when you got a big mess of an inventory like me and you don't even know what you got. Got a shulker just full of boots. Does one have totems? Yeah. Just a big mess. Probably use some e-chests. I'll give you a handful of e-chests. If I was set up better, I would just give you all kinds of stuff, but I'm, like I said, really disorganized right now. Here, I'll throw you some extra diamonds, because I don't know what the hell I did with my normal good fortune picks, so at least you can make some. Probably give you some hobby. Oh, you know what? I know I have. Okay, yeah. You know what? I know I have. Let me see. Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. Wait, is that it? Yeah, there's a fortune one. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah. So that's about as good a start as you can hope for on this server right there. So hopefully you can get here quick. So here, I'll put put a banner on top of it. And I will do this really quick like. See those chords? Bottom right? Remember where you're at in the stream so you can see those chords. It's about negative x negative 2200, negative z 120 or so. So that should be very close to where you were. So I would suggest you get there as soon as you log on. It's doubtful that, you know, if no one's looking for it, they're just going to come across it, but it is there for you. And yeah, good luck. I'm heading back out. Make sure I don't forget anything like a dumbass. Yeah, I'm kind of nomad. I don't know if I call myself a nomad, more of a tourist. Nomad, that's more of a fit MC thing because he knows he can't have a base without it being targeted by the entire server. I just like looking at stuff, checking stuff out. I go back to spawn very often, which is why I'm so close right now. And I'm gonna walk up the highway. Yeah, no problem, man. Good luck. You know, if people want to play on the server, there's no stopping them. People might get mad if you help noobs out a little bit, but it's like the economy's already fucked. There's so many overpowered items out there. It's not hard to get them. Like when I started, I just did straight up like real vanilla survival. I got a couple 100,000 blocks out. I started like a little minor base of my own, and then I just played like normal. Then I head back towards spawn and I started doing like a grid, just searching between 100 and 2,000k out, and I ended up coming across a couple good stashes, and I relocated a lot of that stuff for myself. And then I came across some unstacking stations where, like I was saying before, if you have stacked armor and you open a shulker that has stacked armor, the server plugins will revert those stacks back to one item if it's an item that's not supposed to stack. So you used to be able to just put those shulkers on hoppers and just slowly empty the hoppers out, that whole 64 stack of unstackable items. So I came across a station that was set up to do that, and the hoppers were still full of stuff, elytras and all kinds of stuff. So I just started taking all that. And elytra was really the only thing I had left to find was a good elytra, and I found hundreds of them. So now I've got a few stash spots that are way far out that I haven't been to in a long time that I need to go back to, because my e-chest is just a mess. It's so disorganized right now. I need to reorganize all my junk and set it up so that it's useful. This nether music almost gives me PTSD, because I remember when I first joined, just traveling for just hours in the nether, starving, just going through these like 1x2 tunnels that were dug all over the place, trying to stay off the main highway so I wouldn't get killed by anybody. I spent so many hours traveling in nether when I was new on the server. Seeing anybody I recognize. Family friendly wither. What do we got down there? Furnaces? I always wonder about furnaces, because you can put an item in a furnace and store it. So you could stick a furnace somewhere, stick a shulker in it, and hide it. And I wish we could still get on the roof. Back in the day when you used to be able to get on the roof, it was awesome. You could travel so far, so fast. There's got to be things that are still up there. Portals, boats, all kinds of stuff that's just sitting on the roof that has just been up there since like 2016-ish when House started using the plugins that nuke you when you go up there. Alright, well, 35k out in Overworld. We'll go see if there's anything to see. This used to be something, it looks like. Not anymore. Sometimes it's good to get out of the nether and get some daylight. Oh, don't tell me I'm down to the floor. No, I'm not that far down. What am I doing? Minecraft? What am I doing? I'm just kind of screwing around by spawn, just exploring a little bit. That's what I usually do. I just look around, see if there's anything interesting to be found. Alright, I'm guessing that's the highway right there, so I'll try to get back over there. And that is the highway. Alright. Oh, I don't want to go negative, so we'll go this way. Playing Minecraft. Yes, I am playing Minecraft. Illegal water. Yeah, there's supposed to be some water in a couple places in the nether. I think Sal did a couple videos on it. You know, you think something is just innocuous, it's something that would be uninteresting, like, oh, there's water in the nether, but then it's on 2B2T, so it becomes this like big overblown historical video that gets millions of views. You know, it's just the way that 2B2T history has become this big dramatized thing. It blows my mind. Like, I don't blame YouTubers like Sal or Fit for making these videos. They get views, people are interested in it, but it's just it's something, I don't know, it's pointless information, you know. Like, I like Fit's alright. I've talked to him a lot. I started watching his videos like really early on. When the server blew up, like, that's right when I joined. I would have been considered a rusher at the time, because I joined right when all that stuff happened. And I watched a lot of his content just because nobody else was really making content on the server. There was a couple meme videos here and there, and it was always like this really cringy bunch of minor, you know, people that just post videos just as jokes, just as memes. That's really all that 2B2T was before it became this big thing with the big YouTubers and all that stuff. And now we got people that are just like, they're like, make a big deal out of it, like it's history. It's history that needs to be remembered, you know. It blows my mind. The server has changed a lot in the last 5 years. It really has. The highways in the nether were never this nice. I mean, this is great. Much respect for the public works groups on the server, because, man, they put in a lot of work on this. Traveling would not be this easy. Even though I'm just walking, I'm not taking advantage of any of the possibly working speed exploits or anything. It's just... Oh, crystals. Oh, too late. I see in chat people, help, I'm portal trapped. Nah, it's okay. You gotta learn the hard way. Someone kill me, please. Pretty sure slash kill works. I don't see why it wouldn't right now. Where are people getting crystals? It's just like everything else. They were duped to oblivion, and I mean, you go to some places and you'll see hundreds of dragon eggs on the floor. Like, people have duped every valuable item on this server to no end, and it's just they're not even rare items to anymore. Like, gear is nothing. Gear is not valuable in any way anymore. You know, people join, they're like, somebody please give me stuff, give me an elytra, give me armor, give me tools. I don't mind helping people. You know, when I see noobs, I don't give them a whole bunch of stuff usually. I'll just like throw a couple gapples at them or something. Like, yeah, good luck. I walked probably 1,000,000 blocks in total to get the gear that I have. I did it the hard way. I tracked down stashes. Spent a lot of hours staring at a screen, walking. This chat, I swear. If this chat just had its own live stream, people would watch it. Just the chat. Alright, I'm passing about 53,000 overworld equivalent right now. So many different tunnels going every which way. Just to think that for 10, 11 years now, people have been constantly playing this server. It is pretty wild. It is pretty crazy. I guess that makes sense that all the history videos get a lot of clicks, because I mean, just think about it. Every one of these tunnels were dug out manually. Well, most of them manually. Now we have baritone, but it's crazy. I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody flying past me yet. Finding food was so bad, you had to plant 400 plus trees in the outskirts of spawn. Yeah, I mean, close to spawn, yeah, it can be rough. All you really need is, like, a fishing pole, though. As long as you got a fishing pole, you're not going to starve. So, like, all these people with that whole tree movement thing, yeah, of course you need wood to get started, but if you could not starve, you could keep walking forever. So if you just craft like a few thousand fishing poles and just throw them everywhere at spawn, just start sticking them on item frames like everywhere at spawn, I mean, that'd be a good way to stick it to the people, like the incursion people that are always against the new players. So all I need is a little one little block of water source and a fishing pole, and you've got plenty of raw fish to eat. I mean, hey, that might be a good little thing to do to upset the community. Craft thousands of fishing poles and item frames and stick them everywhere at spawn. Would have to find like a mesa with spider spawners and just go to town farming string. I've been considering taking my main account way out and finally building a base. I do have 2 other accounts on here, so I mean I could always come back to spawn whenever, but I haven't logged on my other one in like a year, and then my third, I don't even remember where it is. It's probably a naked at spawn with nothing in its e-chest, so. Yeah, I agree. Spawn should be hard. It's not really like it's almost like everything that people do. It's more like trolling. You know, like people can appreciate your build. They're still gonna grief it. It's like it's gonna happen regardless. There's gonna be people that are trying to upset one part of the community or another at all times. It doesn't necessarily mean you agree with helping noobs or killing them. It's just, you know, there's always going to be people trolling, no matter what you're talking about, no matter what the situation is, no matter what it is about this community. People troll each other, period. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You could totally just be like, I don't care either way. I just want to troll everybody, you know? But yeah, I do agree. Spawn should be hard, you know? When people first log on to the server, they shouldn't have it. They shouldn't have it easy. They should escape spawn naturally by themselves. At least the main bad destructed area. Once you're out far enough where you can get wood and stuff, you pretty much made it. But you can't just grab somebody up out of spawn, out of the hardest place when they first log on their first time, and just show them the easy way. They gotta suffer a little bit. There's got to be some suffrage. There's got to be some people quitting out of frustration. I'm at about 70k overworld. I'm making pretty good time. Maybe I'll stop and take a peek. Stop, take a peek, see what's out there. Oh, my underground. I hate being underground when I come out of a portal. Oh yeah, here's a mine shaft. There's string. Just talking about getting lots of string. There's string. Middle of an ocean. Okay, well. A little farther. I'm not trying to get out of here in the middle of an ocean. Now where am I? I hate the way these portals link. I'm at like 67. Hey, it's a Larry. There's lots of Larrys. I don't know where all these Larrys come from, but there's a lot of Larrys. Hey, what do you know? Another fortress. Or part of one, anyway. Oh boy. What a mess. You know what I could do? Just keep going negative X. I could tell this to just insta-mine or auto-mine. I gotta learn the commands. You can, best quote from Fit, we forgot what kind of server this was as they showed themselves griefing their own base. Yeah, I mean, if you had a big epic base and your cords got leaked and you knew people were going to be on the way really soon, I mean, what would you do? You'd probably remove anything of significance, anything like actual rare items, move those. Take anything that matters, and you'd probably just burn the house down on your way out, wouldn't you? I mean, it makes some sense. I mean, that's probably what I would do. I don't know for sure. But then again, like, I know that there's bases that have been going since before YouTube, and they still haven't been found. I know that they're out there. I know there's players that have logged on that nobody has ever seen up close, and they just have been playing for years without any contact with other players, hidden in their own little bases and areas. You know, like, yeah, there is that kind of a sandcastle thing where it's like, yeah, if you build something, you have to expect it to eventually get knocked down. It's not going to last forever. No, it's not going to last forever. But if you're smart and you keep contact with outsiders and people you don't know very well to a minimum, then chances are you can keep a base going indefinitely, you know. Oh, cat, can you get out of the way, bro? Get your Chungus ass out of the way. Move it, Chungus. Move it, Chungus. Well, I'm still making good time. I gotta keep my eyes open though, because there is withers all over the place. Last thing I want to do is run directly into a wither. There's a Larry. Hopefully he doesn't see me. Don't see me, Larry. Don't look at me. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to be your friend, Larry. There's a lot of Larrys down here. Wonder if there's a Curly and a Mo. Holy crap, there's a lot of fucking withers. I don't want to be anywhere near these withers. I need to get my ass back up on top. Let's see. I know there's a command for I don't know how to use the commands for baritone all that well, so I gotta learn that. But oh boy, let's see if I can just pillar up without getting myself smoked. Yeah, let's not excite that wither down there. I think he's out of range where he sees me. You know what? I think I can hit him once before I go. I got him. Everything's so janky on this server. I got him again! Okay, now I don't see him. I'm not going to play any games. I don't want Larry to get mad. I could probably kill a wither. I'm on my gamepad right now. I'm not trying to do all that with the controller. End up getting myself killed. I'm almost at the roof. There's the roof. Where's the highway? There's the highway. There we go. I'll let trouble go through just because I wanted to see what was outside on the overworld. That wasn't worth it. Just to take a peek. So I'm at about 10k nether. Yeah, gamepad, like and that like an Xbox wired controller. So I can kick back comfortably on my couch. That's not even... I wonder if that has something to do with the auto walking. That it's shooting arrows in weird directions. Oh, it's shooting them directly in front of me. I see. Because client side, it thinks I'm pointing that way. Or server side, it thinks I'm pointing that way because the auto walk is walking me that way. Well, that's good to know. Is there a way to map your buttons? Yeah, if you launch the game through Steam, you can... What was that? I'm pretty sure I saw a green tracer for a second there. But yeah, if you launch the game through Steam, you can set up custom keybinds. So I've just got like my keybinds that I took the time to actually make for a controller for Minecraft Java through Steam. So then when I launch the game through Steam, I can just use the controller for whatever on my computer. it set up where like I have hacks like X-ray, which I could actually be using this right. Wait a minute. Is there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Do you see this iron ore in the nether? There's iron ore in the nether. Yeah, well, even if you download Minecraft Java Direct, like through the Mojang site, you can still add it to your game library on Steam. And then you can use the functionality on Steam for the game, like gamepad, like keybinds and whatever else. I'm seeing iron ore in the nether. It has to be player placed. There's no way that generated there. I mean, that'd be just insane. But yeah, I've got certain hacks on keybinds. Like I've got, I don't know what the hell that is right there, but okay. But I've got X-ray and auto walk, stuff like that, set up on keybinds. Yeah, I've never seen iron ore in the nether. I'm assuming that had to have been player placed. It was in a kind of a weird, it wasn't just like in a pillar, so it was kind of almost looking like a naturally generated shape that it was in. But it has to be player placed. There's no way. There's some XP. So yeah, X-ray I guess could be useful. I could just watch the destroyed nether as I go along. Ridiculous amount of withers that are here all along the highway. You can still see the portal frames. I have it set where the portal frames aren't invisible, so. And you can change, in Impact you can change the settings on everything that you see and don't see. So if you're hunting for something very specific, you can set it up for that. What is that? Oh, that's just gotta be fire. Oh, I swear, I'm gonna start seeing things. This is what happens when you play on 2B. You start seeing things, especially when you walk in the nether for hours. Zombie eating zombie flesh. A cannibal zombie. Yummy. There's a banner. See, I'm almost to 90k overworld. And I was just at literal, like, the destruction ground zero at spawn earlier. So it just goes to show if you know what you're doing, what direction to go, you can get way the hell away from spawn without too much trouble. I mean, granted, I have food and, you know, tools and stuff, but still. You know, if I was a naked, I could have took one of those portals, got out earlier, and, you know, cut some trees down, got some food, and came back in and kept walking again, and I would have been just fine. Looking at your Steam client, how do you put Minecraft in there? I'm assuming, you know, there's a, crap. There's an old video that I found on YouTube that it's something like how to use a controller on Minecraft or something, and the guy showed that you just add Minecraft to your Steam library and then you can set up the keybind settings in there. And I think that's how I figured out how to do it. I'm assuming it's somewhere in the settings. Yeah, I mean, if you go into your library and then you look at like the options on the left side or whatever, the menu, there's probably a way to just add external games. It'll probably say like add external game or add external program or application or something like that. And then if you go into like the main global settings, you can set up like which controllers it identifies, and you can set up your own like specific keybinds and then save them for whatever games. If you want to look me up on Steam too, if you want to friend me on there so you can maybe find me later, it's the same screen name, AndyTom T. The only games I really play on my PC are Minecraft and Elite Dangerous. It's really just those two games, so. Alright, I'm getting close to 100k overworld. So I'm probably going to go through a portal pretty soon here. Let's go a little bit farther. Oh yeah, I forgot to look for wool. But yeah, if you grab that stuff and just head out far enough, there are sheep that spawn out there. That once you get to like 30-40k overworld out, there's sheep spawning. They're not hard to find. Let me check. I think it's AndyTom T, I believe. Double check. You know what? I might be wrong. Alright, I just changed my name on my profile. So it'll probably pop up AndyTom T if it updates quick enough. I don't know why it wasn't AndyTom T. I don't know if I reset it somehow or did something stupid. I don't know. But yeah, now it's AndyTom T, so. Which it's actually kind of weird because it's been AndyTom T since I made my Steam account like years ago. I don't know why it wasn't popping up, or why my profile name was changed. That's a trip. It went back to like a default, like an old email or something like that, which is weird. I don't know why it would do that. A wither named Need Rockets. And then a Discord addressed. Come on now. I really hope people don't actually buy stuff from people on here. That'd be sad. There's so many fucking goodies you can just find if you search. $280 in queue. That's about double what the longest time is if you got priority. So that's probably like still an hour and a half. What is that? Is that a coal block? Yeah, it's coal blocks. That's weird. Weird thing to just find randomly. Alright, I'm beyond 100k overworld, so I'm probably gonna jump through a portal right now. See where I end up. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Alright, well, this looks like it's okay. I can work with starting from here. Nice little desert. Desert next to taiga. That's pretty typical on the server. A hot biome next to a cold biome. Desert grass directly next to taiga grass. Looks like it used to be an old house here. Small farm. There is nothing here. No kidding. If you're at 100k out and you need that tiny little farm to survive, you're not you need to learn how to play Minecraft. You should just start your own world and learn how to play. Alright, now let's see where I'm at here. Let's see, X103. Let's go to Z0. Let's see if there's any remnants of a highway or a highway of any kind. Be interesting to find something. Alright, yeah, I'll look you up on Steam in a little bit here. I will do that. Okay, so this is 0Z. This would be the X negative highway right here. 104k out overworld. So yeah, there's actually a highway this far out. That's pretty cool. I mean, the overworld highways are definitely more interesting than the nether. The nether's, you know, obviously boring. Yeah, here, let me check. I'll see if I can find you on Steam real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Surfaced from Canada. I'm guessing that's you. I'm assuming that's you, but I sent an invite for an invite. Alright. No, that's not you. Square Fist USA. Alright, let me hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm not finding it. Let me see if I can just do a do like a quick invite or something. I don't know. Dude, cat, get the fuck away from my 3D printer. I will fucking murder you. Privacy settings. Yeah, I got my profile set to public. Public. Save changes. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Everything on Steam though, it's the same as my YouTube name, and it's set to public, and I'm not seeing you show up, so it's weird. It is weird. Friend code. Let me see if I can figure this out. I'll try it. Floki, quit it, you little jerk. There you are, Todd Adams. I got you. It's weird that you weren't showing up when I just searched your name. But I sent you a friend request. Hopefully that works.
let's see. I'm gonna go to exactly 100K. And then I am going to, let's see. I don't know what direction I'm gonna go in. Well, Square Fist, maybe one of these days, I'll start using one of my alts for messing around at spawn, and I will take my main out somewhere really far and find a real nice spot for a base. But I'm definitely not going to post anything about a base online or on YouTube or anything like that, because it's going to get nuked really quick. No matter how minor or how unimportant you are, somebody will come across the videos and track you down. And you're probably the first person I'm actually friends with that that I've actually talked to and like added on Steam or anything from here, because I don't trust I don't trust anybody on 2B2T, rightfully. Like, they're not normal people. It's not like you can't just find somebody on this server and expect them to be a normal player. That's just not how it works. There's a lot of people that are just up to no good on here. Alright, so that's 103K. I'd really like to find a damn horse. I'm going to backtrack until I find a horse and I can get around a lot quicker. I've got a lot of cords for a lot of horses that I've buried, that I've like dug pits and stuck them in and wrote the cords down that are up and down the highways, but I do believe they're on the positive highways. But the positive highways end at an ocean and it goes forever, so I don't really mess around on that side anymore. Staircase going up to a portal. How long does it take to log in? If you don't have priority queue, you can be waiting several hours. If you pay the $20 a month and get priority queue, you can usually get in at the busiest times. Longest times you wait is about an hour. If you don't have priority queue, it could be anywhere from 3 or 4 hours to 6 hours to 12 hours. Depends on how busy it is. If you're 4 in the queue, you can probably expect to be sitting there for about 3 hours or so. That would be my guess. When I have priority queue, but when I join and it's really busy, it's usually like I'm at like 100 to 120, and then that usually takes me about 40 minutes when I'm at 120. But most of the time, I usually play on like weekday nights, and when I play during weekdays, I'm usually on a lot faster with priority queue. I really don't know. I've never bothered joining without priority queue because I just don't have time for that. I mean, I work a lot, so when I get time to play games on the weekends, I can't be waiting around for half a day, you know. Well, if 3 hours isn't so bad for you and willing to wait around and do other stuff while you're waiting in queue, then I mean, hey, go for it. If you're at like 600 plus in queue, I wouldn't even mess around and wait. That's an all-nighter. If you can catch the server when it's doing a restart, you can get in a lot faster. You can even get in instantly if you can catch the server during a restart and just spam your way in. Client, I'm using Impact. I'm using the newest version of Impact for 1.12.2. Impact is probably the best free client to use on this server. It's kind of a necessity because, like, as you can see right now, I've got baritone running with auto walk, so I can just look around while it just walks for me. I don't really have to do anything. And then I've got like X-ray and everything else is built in. All the general hacks you would think of are built into Impact. But this having the baritone built in, it's really nice to have. You can, if you learn the commands for it, you can set it up to like auto mine certain stuff. Like say you just want to collect diamonds or iron, you can put in the command for that, and it will just automatically dig down and start mining. Or if you're just trying to escape spawn, you just set it up and it'll auto walk. It will automatically calculate the route that's best, and it'll just take you on that route. It's pretty nice to have that AI stuff. New chunk. What new chunks do? Like I'm on a highway. All these chunks have been loaded many times. If you're in new chunks that have never been loaded before on the server, they will show up highlighted at 0. So there'll be like a border around the chunk that's lit up like red or whatever color you set it to, showing you that that's a brand new chunk. Nobody's been there before. So what you can do is you can follow the trail in between those new chunks through chunks that have been loaded before in places that somebody's only been a couple times, so that you can follow the trail to find bases. Like if you go way out and you're in a spot with new chunks, then all of a sudden you see chunks that aren't new chunks. You can follow those. Somebody's been there, so you can follow those until you get somewhere that somebody's been probably only once, or what have you. And then you can end up at stashes, bases, things like that. It's a really good tool to use for tracking down bases and stuff like that. You're not going to see new chunk. You're not going to see any highlighted here because this is the highway. This is an axis. People have been here thousands of times. But if I was to go off the beaten trail 20, 30,000 blocks, I'll start seeing a couple new chunks here and there popping up. The client is Impact. Impact, it's the newest version of Impact for 1.12.2 is what I'm running right now. It's probably the most suggested free client that works really well on Anarchy servers, especially 2B. I have Future also, but I need to request a reset because I have some new hardware on my PC and it detects if you're trying to use it on a different computer and it doesn't work. So I need to get a reset and then I got to re-download it. So if you were going to get a hack client, I would probably suggest Future. If you don't want to pay $20, I would suggest Impact. Definitely Impact. Impact works really well. Oh, hell. Oh, just like that. I just walked away, had to do something real quick, and he's just been walking the whole time for me. What should you look out for on 2B2T? Really nothing to look out for, just like I was telling you about Impact, I would suggest using that client, good free client, and just get out of spawn, just walk, don't sprint. You know, when you're starting out, you're naked, you got no items, just walk, don't sprint, walk, get into the nether if you can, once you're safely a little bit outside of 0-0, and then find one of the nether highways that are up at the roof of the nether, not on top of the roof, but you know, up high in the nether, you'll find obsidian highways. Get on one of those highways and just walk. Get plenty far away from spawn. Get at least like 30 to 50,000 blocks in the overworld away from spawn. Go back to the overworld, and then you can get yourself some food, some, you know, basic stuff. That would just be my suggestion. That's just the best way to get started. Anti-hunger does not work on 2B2T. The anti-cheats, with the anti-cheats that they have, the plugins, no anti-hunger works that I'm aware of on 2B2T. Normal, like creative mode style fly hacks don't work. You'll probably get kicked. You don't want to use Nuker or any of those kind of hacks. You want to be careful about which hacks you use because some of them can get you disconnected. What we got here? We got melons. Melons. I kind of want a melon. I kind of want one just because. Hey, there's one. There's a couple. I'll just take these. You know, what kind of a 2B2T player are you if you don't eat some melon every once in a while, am I right? Got melons leading right into this portal area here. I must have ADD because I was originally gonna be like, hey, let's get some sugar cane, make some paper, get some rockets made, and then I could try to fly places. But yeah, I kind of lost track of that idea. Let's see if we can find some sugarcane. Do I know any 2B2T alternatives? Yeah, I mean, there's probably the one that gets the most respect is probably Constantium. You could try 9B9T. They have a couple different servers. You know, they're real similar type servers, but they're not as trafficked. The latest version of my client. I believe Impact goes up to 1.15. I don't think it's on 1.16 yet. But if you go on Hypixel or something with one of these clients, there's a good chance any of these hacks, if you have them on, will get detected like right away. Constantium, I don't know. I'm not sure what the IP of Constantium is. I haven't been on there since I reinstalled Minecraft the last time, so I don't have it saved on here. You'd have to search that one. I'm sure if you Google it, you could find it. It's been a long time since I went on Constantium, but Constantium is even more anarchy than 2B2T. Like they've never been backdoored or anything like that. It's a lot of people went to that server when 2B kind of died, so a lot of the old original 2B22 players are still on Constantium. Yeah, I don't know if Fulbright will get you kicked on. I've never tried running Impact on Hypixel. That would be an experiment to do with an alt if I was going to do that, because it'll probably get you, if it gets detected, it's likely going to get you banned. I mean, you could probably search up what might work. I don't know. Constantium. I'm guessing it's it starts with a C. CONSTANTIAM, I believe. Constantium. Yeah, it's been a long time. I was on there maybe 2.5 years ago for a little while. I did play a little bit of 9B9T last fall. 9B9T wasn't too bad. You know, it was a lot like 2B. It really reminded me of 2B. And I believe 9B9T is just 9b9t.org. I'm pretty sure it is, unless it changed, which I think they have 2 IPs, 2 separate servers, I believe. But I know 9b9t.org is one of them. Oh, so much ocean. Why is there so much ocean? I didn't know there was this much out here, this far west. I can't remember the last time I was this far out. Negative X. It's probably been a long time. I think this is the first direction that I went when I joined the server. Which that must have be 5 years in July. July 2016 is when I joined 2B. It'd be nice to find some land. Toss out some junk. I can't without a walk on. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the current IP of Constantium is. That's you probably find it like in a forum somewhere or something. I have no idea. It's been a long time. I haven't really been motivated to play on that server in a very long time. Constantium, Java, Minecraft Java. Here we go. If you search up Constantium, Constantiam, they have a website called constantium.net. Let me see. It's currently online. Okay, yeah, no, it's constantium.net is their IP. CONSTANTIAM.net. It looks like that's their IP still. It's on 1.12.2. Looks like it says infinite map, no gameplay rules, no admin interference, established February 2016. Looks like there's 35 players online currently out of a cap of 420, which I highly doubt it can handle 420 players. 2B2T can barely handle 200 players. No. Constantium. Why is there a big AndyTom thing? AndyTom thing? What now? Who and what? Here, I'll give you a little help. Go to that website right there that I just put in chat. The IP should be the same as the website, constantium.net. Oh, AndyTom on screen. That's to block my coordinates. Not that it really matters. But you never know what trolls are going to join the stream. You just never know. I didn't realize that there was this big of an ocean out west. just give me some land. I just want to find some sugar cane, get some rockets going. You know what? I think I'm just like stupid. I might have some sugar cane in storage that I can grow really quick. If bone meal even works right now. Here's a little island I can use right here. What we got here? Anyone want a base? Huh. Nope. Little house, little AFK farm. Oh wow, an AFK farm. This doesn't work anymore. So if this was a legitimate AFK spot at some point, this won't work anymore. If you use this, you'll still get kicked for being AFK. FYI. Alright, now I know I got some somewhere. There's gotta be some sugar cane. I know there has to be. Yes! 2 sugar canes right there. Wait, actually. I think I got bone blocks too somewhere. Not in there. Not in these. Home blocks. Okay, now I'm just gonna guess that bone meal doesn't do anything. Because I've been in this situation before where bone meal just didn't work. It didn't grow anything. For whatever reason, it's non-functional. Yeah, it doesn't work on the sugarcane. It works on the grass. It's not working on the sugarcane. That sucks. That is a pain. That is a real pain. I mean, I can grow it the old-fashioned way, but who's got time for that? I wonder if a dispenser would work. Start a big old sugarcane farm just for shits, just for no good reason, because I need sugarcane. I mean, TPS is 16.9, which isn't too terrible. I mean, that's enough to grow stuff, right? Be staring at sugarcane. Grow. Grow, damn you. Grow. I can't bone meal you. I don't know why that's like, were people using bone meal for a lag machine somehow? I don't understand why that would be disabled. Come on, you can do it. You can grow. You can do it. 234 in Q. Really soldiering along in that queue. You're about halfway there, I guess, huh? Oh man. I don't have patience for farms. I really don't. What's that? Oh, okay. Trying to connect to me on there. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that while I'm streaming with all the programs I'm running right now. It's Young Daddy. Quote. Fit MC. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh, hell. It's getting kind of late. I might be getting offline soon here anyway. I have to work tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up my 2 sugar canes. Like a bomb. Eat a piece of melon. Just for good luck. Maybe I'll plant a couple seeds too while I'm at it. Just to be a good guy. Be a good guy, give back something to the server, right? Wait, does this work on here? It does. Why doesn't it work on sugarcane? That's just, see, that's just wrong. This is disturbing. This is really disturbing. There's no reason. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to freaking grow sugarcane. That's bullshit. Come on, house. You're a dick, douchebag. Freaking anonymous cunt sack. That makes me mad. So you can use bone meal on stuff, just not sugarcane. See, I haven't tried that in a long time, but I knew it didn't work. Oh boy. Let me see. Well, yeah, Square Fist. I'll catch up with you later. I don't know what your normal play schedule is like or anything, but I work a lot, so yeah, I try to play when I can on the weekends. I
engineer tooling and bullets and stuff. So, you know, and right now with the whole ammo shortage, yeah, they've been working us to death. We've been, yeah, the whole firearms industry, we're all worked half to death. We're on our last legs, just wishing there were more skilled people in the industry to help us out, but somebody's got to make bullets, right? So I'm working like 60 plus hours a week some weeks. This weekend was the first time that I got an actual full Saturday and Sunday off, so tried to enjoy that the best I could. But yeah, if I see you online on Steam, I will shoot you a message. But I'm going to end the stream, and then yeah, good luck getting that stuff that I left. Hopefully that'll get you off to a good start. And yeah, I appreciate everybody watching, liking, subscribing, whatever you guys do, it's appreciated. And I'll see if I can get a stream going next weekend. And yeah, so everybody have a good night.